Emilio Aguinaldo issued a decree on July 18, 1898 asking for the election of delegates to the Revolutionary Congress. Another decree was promulgated 5 days later which declared that Aguinaldo would appoint representatives of Congress because holding elections is not practical at that time. In accordance with these 2 decrees, Aguinaldo assembled the Revolutionary Congress at the Bersowing Church in Malolos, Bulacan on September 15, 1898. The atmosphere was festive and the Pasig Band played the national anthem. After Aguinaldo had read his speech, congressional elections were held among the delegates present.
Me pide usted 2 palabras, diré algunas ideas mías sobre los inventos. El aparato que usted manipula es maravilloso, porque reproduce la figura movible al mismo tiempo que emite el sonido de la voz. Cuando con el tiempo se perfeccione este invento, el mundo quedará sorprendido ante los cuadros vivientes y parlantes que ello exhibirá sobre el tiempo. La ciencia ha acrecentado el paso acelerado de los adelantos modernos. Por medio de la ciencia conservamos la salud e inclusive devolvemos la juventud a los que le han perdido. La ciencia también ha impulsado los inventos que se dirigen a la destrucción del hombre por el hombre. Estas 2 tendencias contrarias todavía nos dicen que la cantidad de la animalidad en nosotros es muy grande. ¿Cuándo podía la ciencia perfeccionar aparatos que reformen y regeneren a los hombres? ¿Cuándo podrá nuestra humanidad decir que va camino de la perfección moral, de la fraternidad de todos los hombres, de todos los pueblos, de todas las razas y de todos los credos? Cuando llegue ese día, habremos desterrado las fronteras, destruido todos los aparatos bélicos y solo admiraremos un invento, un aparato, el más maravilloso, el que haya traído paz y concordia entre todos los hombres del universo entero.
The following were among the most important achievements of Malolos Congress. In September 29, 1898, ratified the Declaration of Philippine Independence held at Kawit, Cavite on June 12, 1898. Passage of law that allowed the Philippines to borrow 20 million pesos from banks for government expenses. Establishment of the Universidad Literatura de Filipinas and other schools. Drafting of the Philippine Constitution. Declaring war against the United States on June 12, 1899. committee headed by Felipe Calderon and aided by Cayetano Arellano, the Constitution was drafted for the first time by representatives of the Filipino people, and it is the first Republican Constitution in Asia. After some minor revisions, the final draft of the Constitution was presented to Aguinaldo. This paved way to launching the first Philippine Republic. It established a democratic Republican government with three branches: the executive, legislative, and the judicial branches. It called for the separation of church and state. The executive powers were to be exercised by the President of the Republic with the help of his cabinet. Judicial powers were given to the Supreme Court and other lower courts to be created by law. The first Philippine Republic was inaugurated in Malolos, Bulacan on January 21, 1899. After being proclaimed president, Emilio Aguinaldo took his oath of office. The Constitution was read article by article and followed by a military parade. Apolinario Mabini was elected as a prime minister. Other cabinet secretaries were Apolinario Mabini, Foreign Affairs; Mariano Trias, Finance and War; Baldomero Aguinaldo, War; Teodoro Sandico, Interior; Gracia Gonzaga, Welfare; Aguedo Velarde, Public Instruction; Maximo Paterno, Public Works and Communication; and Leon Maria Guerrero for Agriculture. Excerpt from the Malolos Constitution. We, the representatives of the Filipino people, lawfully convene in order to establish justice, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and to secure for ourselves the blessings of liberty, imploring the aid of the Supreme Legislator of the universe to help us attain these objectives, have voted, decreed, and sanctioned the following. Article 3. Sovereignty resides exclusively in the people. Article 5. The state recognizes the freedom and equality of all religions, as well as the separation of church and state. Article 19. No Filipino in the full enjoyment of his civil and political rights shall be hindered in the free exercise of the same. Article 20.1. Neither shall any Filipino be deprived of the right of expressing freely his ideas and opinions either by word or by writing, availing himself of the press or any other similar means. Article 20.2. Neither shall any Filipino be deprived of the right of joining any association for all the objects of human life which may not be contrary to public morals. Article 23. Any Filipino can found and maintain establishments of instruction or of education in accordance with the regulations that may be established. Popular education shall be obligatory and gratuitous in the schools of the nation. Article 26. No foreigner who has not been naturalized may exercise in the Philippines any office which carries with it any authority or jurisdictional powers. Article 28. The enumeration of the rights provided for in this title does not imply the denial of other rights not mentioned. Article 31. In the Republic of the Philippines, no one shall be judged by a special law nor by special tribunals. No person or corporation may enjoy privileges or emoluments which are not in compensation for public service rendered and authorized by law. War and marine laws shall apply only for crimes and delicts which have intimate relation to military or naval discipline.